Hello everyone. So as you can see, it's a bit colder than what it is in Australia. I've finally made it to Estonia. I've not really seen snow before I came here, so this is a bit of a unique experience. But I've adapted well. I've been here for about 2 and a bit months now, settling in. A mate of mine has hosted me, which has been very kind, and yeah, it's made it very easy settling in. As for cars, I've purchased a BMW. We've got an E46 compact. It's had the engine swapped out from the I think it was the 1.8 litre to the 2 litre. This is it. Still getting used to all the snow covering the cars and having to wipe that off every morning before you drive it. It's a bit battered and bruised at the moment, this car too. Winter beater they call them here. Yeah, so panel damage there. Indicator light was broken. I bought some spares, but because I'm still only using this as a winter beater right now, I'm not too bothered about fixing that until inspection anyway. A bit of rust damage. I'm still getting used to how much rust damage is on cars here because of the salt on the roads to help melt the snow. A fair amount of rust damage underneath the car, etc. But nothing too major, nothing too crazy. Bit of damage on the panels on this side. Yeah. Just open it up, I'll give it a bit of a brush off. So I got these brushes here, which I've got a scraper on one end and then the brush. And basically, before you drive your car, so you can see out the windscreen, you've got to brush it all off. Let's just start at the top. I'm not taking it for a drive now, so I don't need to fully clean it. But yeah, basically that's the whole deal with it. Go around, start it up for you. Five speed. So this is it. I've already taken it for a few spins. There's a culture here where they a lot of farmers in the winter, because they can't grow crops, they cut in tracks on the empty paddocks they have, and then charge €20 a day, and usually run it from midday through to whatever they choose, usually around, I don't know, 7 PM, 8 PM in the evening. Charge €20 to each driver. So if you come with a car, if you got 2 people and you want to swap drivers, then you got to pay €20 each. And then yeah, you just have heaps of fun, just drifting around the snow. Becomes very slippery because the snow gets washed over and the ice forms. But yeah, that's what I've been doing a fair amount of for the last few months in this thing. So yeah, this is the engine. Few issues that I've already had so far is the rocker cover gasket, valve cover gasket, whatever you call it. That was leaking a bit, so I went and changed that out. This This oil cap's also leaking a bit, so I might change that too. But the biggest issue I've had so far is with the low temperatures here, the antifreeze coolant. It's very important that you don't mix too much water into it. And so one day I came to start the car and just quickly checked the coolant. Cracked this open, the expansion tank here, and the and this bob dial was basically stiff and frozen. It was stuck, and I thought, geez, that's weird. And so, person who poured coolant in before, or maybe just somehow some condensation or something's got in there, but I assume someone's mixed too much water into the coolant before, and it's caused it to freeze. So yeah, that was at about negative. That was the week that we had negative 23 degrees days, so maybe that might have something to do with it too. But the coolant shouldn't freeze until I think it was negative 40 degrees Celsius was the rated coolant. So yeah, I waited for that to warm up and then changed it out. So what I did was I just drained out the all the coolant, and then poured in some new fresh coolant. Yeah, and then after that, it hasn't frozen since. Yeah, big worry with these cars, I've realised, and I've been told by the person I bought it off, and a lot of people who run these BMWs or E36s even are very popular here too, that overheating and cooling system issues are very common. So don't want to mess around and get that wrong. Welcome to the life of being a BMW owner now. So yeah, taking the car out for a few spins around on the local track, which I'm very lucky to have. It's only about 800 metres away from where I'm living at the moment. Learning how to drift on snow is something different. I'm getting used to it. It's very tricky, very slippery, but it's good because I don't need a super high power car to break traction. And to be honest, I don't need to really rev the balls out of this thing to get it to slide anyway, but it was always fun, and I can hold the slide for longer if I do. So yeah.